All right. Let's get some rec in, man. Get myself together and ready for these Leeds games.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
You're all right. Ooh, shit. Do we still got Michael?
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
First down, and they go right back to blue. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Damn, good deep,
His
bro.
first throw of the game, going to be intercepted.
Good deep.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Uh-oh.
He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
Go.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's second and 10. Prescott to throw it.
Too
much this
oh,
time.
man.
Down he goes.
Good shot.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert taking it in. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play.
Just
so after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Let's go, baby.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
Ooh, good shit.
To the races, down the right side.
Good shit.
Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 81 yards. And the Eagles have regained the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big time.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
Oh, no, brother.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Throwing, Prescott.
Baby.
Finds his man complete. That's Ferguson.
Help us out.
And they'll get this one past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
That could have went either way.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5. Prescott off play action. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Good shit, fucking up.
Blankenship. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
They were in a very good
Dak
position.
out here acting like Dak.
Score there, a really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do.
Back in this game.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did. You're right. At least a 10-point swing. Maybe
up.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fucking up. Keep it on the ground, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Good deep.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. They hand it off. It's Blue.
Could be.
And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe a yard down to the 31. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Prescott. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Get some Gatorade, fellas. Get some Gatorade.
Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Almost.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Handoff, Blue running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he dropped it.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They get this out.
Good D,
Tar. They stopped here for no gain. And it's second and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Sanders will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Aubrey going to the PAT.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
Cowboys 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Good D.
His throw incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
What's going on? Oh, shit, man, get the rock.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, now how about this return? As they'll start past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And bulldozing his way through. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 101 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Hurts. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Good
He'll
shit.
have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
Damn, good shit.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Good shit.
Jalen Hurts, a 9-yard touchdown run.
Forgot about
And
that.
the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Gotta get back in it right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further, as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Prescott.
Ooh, good D, good D.
Coverage terrific there as that's
You know,
knocked
they go
down
for
and
it so many
incomplete.
times.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. This one swung out to Williams.
This is phony.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And again, it's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Dallas.
To throw is Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Prescott from the gun. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They've got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space? Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Dang, good shit.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
38-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
Well, that was big. Needed a few yards to pick up the first. Slim lead here in the fourth quarter. And they turn to the big fella, the fullback, to get it done.
And you know, as my partner, you know I'm old school, right? You know I love those mastodons that carried the ball way back in the day that were a key part of the offense. And now, when they need them, when they need those key yards, those tough grind-them-out yards, the fullback's going to get the ball.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, that was the dank.
Showing 18 seconds now to go. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Good shit.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this.
Started flossing. Got too relaxed.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions.
We can redeem ourselves.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Ford Field. Khalif Raymond to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Patrick motioning here. Goff going to open up with a throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Patrick motioning here. On second down, Goff. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be third down.
And it's exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Patrick motioning here. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
27-yard line.
Here's first and 10. To throw is Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
2 for 1, 2 for 1, by 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Now, Goff.
Hey,
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit.
we got smoke.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Red for so long into flour. That is going to look crazy, dude. So, yeah, it's definitely a race against the time right now as far as the powdery mildew. You know, it's not too bad right now. There is a little breakout here and there in some of the different beds, but you can already see which ones are more resistant and which ones aren't.
Ready to
Where
play,
the
boy.
defense is a little bit more susceptible.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. One quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former #2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Oh, terrible.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Yeah, cover small out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ric Flair.
Goff in the pistol. Just one caught by Patrick. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
I ain't play it right.
2 minutes remaining.
I was too relaxed on that coverage. Thought my dude was going to have some help.
Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Oh, yeah. It's just a game. I'm medicated.
Here's third down and a few inches.
No, I fuck with some old heads. I'm 50.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, yeah. You about the oldest. You the OG then.
They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down.
You got to get back in the game, fellas. Don't let them win the half.
Fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Cavante Turpin.
Depends on who you playing sometimes, too.
This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
What we got, fellas? What we got? We really ain't trying to do that.
Dak can throw it here on first down. And a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I take it how you gonna give it to me. How are you gonna give it to us, playboy? However you gonna give it to us, we will take it gladly. Okay. A little short. Yeah, it seemed like it.
Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
You're going to slip up one time.
All week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Good shit.
Incomplete.
I say one of the most
you can.
offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is hard down the field.
Appreciate it. I knew Madden was going to be there for me one time.
First down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long. Prescott now. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll throw again. Dak. This one caught at the 4. And And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
To the air again. Prescott. He's got it at the 3.
Oh, man. Thank you, baby. I thought you had a pick.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode.
Motherfucker Tolbert tough over there, though.
It might not be
at least in the game.
Fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Okay, then. Good shit, fellas.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. And the Cowboys will level things out at 7 apiece. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Good shit.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Beef up the stats for us. Give us a little bit more momentum.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No doubt.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter.
Stepped on my shoestring.
Back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down. Cowboys.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35.
Operating from the gun, here's
Dang, good shit.
As he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack.
Okay, you like that
Setup
defense,
on
huh?
3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Prescott.
Oh, come on, man. Good shit. Go ahead.
Wind up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Got a man, that's Tolbert. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
19 more on that one, and another 1st down. Again, Prescott to the air. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel.
You ain't got to. You can try.
Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be disappointed. Don't be disappointed, though. You know what I'm saying? And always play the game again after this one. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me discourage you.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
I hear that, bro.
Raymond now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, then. Okay, then. We're going to have to go ahead and dig deep in this spliff. I'm in Ohio. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm in Youngstown. Okay.
Off to throw on 1st down.
Canton.
That's right side and brought in by
Y'all got some
does it. A
lightweight racist police up that way?
There's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give them a little something off the line and
well,
go.
shit.
Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And
Whose assignment is that, man?
Past the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has
I want it to look good for a little bit. Then I want to, you know, kick you in this disappointment, the disappointment squad out there.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. You can see
that's what I'm doing.
You make the defense have to honor both the run and the
nah,
pass.
shit, this is my real game. Shit, I'm labbing. This all wreck right here. I'll fuck with the leagues and shit, the franchises and shit.
2nd and inches.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is my practice.
Goff to throw.
Okay. Oh, pass interference. Damn.
A penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
Gotta hook you up one time. We'll hook you up one time. Yeah, we good peoples. We good peoples out there.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
We thieves too.
To throw is Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. It'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Just trying to hold him up long enough for my boy to come clean him out.
Have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, PS5, yeah.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down
For the friend request though, you gotta have your whole thing on there, right? You on Xbox, right?
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got room
Fuck.
to run.
Yeah, but there's some extra numbers on there for the Xbox, I think. I'll send you a friend request on the end of this when it go to the previously played.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
No wonder. We let the blunt go out.
Kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Let's get Liddy there. All right. Only a minute.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. into the secondary at the 45.
Dang.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now.
Bullshit on that one.
Able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Say some credit. I mean, you was there. You know.
2 minutes to play.
You was there. If you wasn't there, you know.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Get that.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
I feel like it was more me than you, but shit.
They'll drop to throw, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse,
yeah, he back in that play again.
They can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they put him down for a sack.
That motherfucker's coming in.
Incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to grab a late lead.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. That ain't even where the fucking arrow went.
It's no good.
I had that motherfucker in the middle.
To remain a tie game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Rolling right, it's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Goff. And the ball.
Tackle his ass anyway.
The receiver.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Goff in the pistol.
Damn, I left him. Good shit.
Patrick.
Left his ass.
Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Lions. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick.
Well, we got to go into the one-headed quarterback.
Touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone.
Oh, he shanked it.
Doesn't
Ray
matter.
Finkel.
This guy is having his way, and he's having his day.
Cowboys 14.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's dank. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10.
Damn, good D, good D.
Could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions.
Damn, I thought I had him. That motherfucker baited him.
If they lose this game, this is going to be one of those possessions that they're going to get on the bus thinking, I mean, you just can't
he slowed up. Well, I had to slow up.
Especially at this stage of the game. Like, I mean, now it's up to the defense. Can they go out there, bail the offense out, and close this game?
Good D.
On 1st down, it's gone.
Oh, we're going to give it back to us, dude.
Oh, you can't believe it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike.
So
I mean, they have a
good.
chance to
Keep the crowd in the building for a little bit. Let the concession
But now
stand.
with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
First down, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now, Prescott.
Stay with it.
It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Prescott again.
Good deal.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Yep.
To the air again. Prescott.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll throw again. Dak. It's incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there.
Good game, guys. Good game.
Gotta let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Here we go. One final play. This one complete.
Good game, brother.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
All right, we back. Let's try some motherfucking new shit. 2 L's in a row.
$20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. They'll get this up. That's where they'll set up shop.
Quitting already.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Darnold now on 1st and 10.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down, Seattle.
On the ground is Walker, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
To the middle, it's coming. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points. So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Exiting the pocket right. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
You ain't got no defense. You just got a microphone. You only got 3 points. You about to get 7. You about to get 7 off this, bro.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
At the 20-yard line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
I'll take that.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Here they come, here they come.
To throw is Dank. That's
Ooh, good
and intercepted. And his offense is going to be
you don't even know how to talk shit.
Short field and a chance to
You don't even know how to talk shit.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, like, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
You get the rock back. You ain't doing shit.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And
Get shit out of here.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
on the game.
He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Darnold to throw. Escaping to his left. Take a shot.
Oh, he caught it.
And they're going to get this
Get the
all
fuck
the way
out of
down
here.
inside the 5. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. To throw again is Darnold. He's got his big tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle.
Watch the comeback.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike.
Let me come back and whoop your ass.
Here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Cowboys nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
We'll get you up out of here.
On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Get you up out of here.
At their own 31-yard line.
Look too happy right now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That was good for 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. On the Seahawks 17-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go with this pick 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold.
Stupid
He
ass.
trying to swing it outside, and it's intercepted.
Motherfuckers out there like ice.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. We're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrating in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath.
Let's do it one more time. They call that shit again, cuz.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half.
Still a
We'll
little
see
time
if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Sim. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. To throw on 1st down.
Your ass down, boy. Fuck you doing?
Back inside the 20-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Something for that.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold.
Stupid ass.
Track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Here's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Better switch that shit up, stupid ass motherfucker. All right.
It is 3rd and long.
Get this sack. Fumble. Fumble.
Now to throw. That's caught. It's
Crock his stupid ass.
And he'll be stopped short of a first
Punched
down.
him in his head.
Will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Fumble.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they
Let's
turn
get
it
him off
over
the
on
sticks.
down.
You know, I think there's certain
get him off
times,
the
Mike,
sticks.
throughout the game that call for a very
One-hitter
aggressive
quitter.
style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And a critical tackle there. They get close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's all right. Got this,
3
fellas.
points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2.
You
Kicks
ain't
off.
getting no W's today.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
You in my house, fool.
27-yard line.
You in my house, fool. Bro, get out that dumbass defense.
And they'll be set up now.
You in my house, fool.
The 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Ooh, wee. You in my house, fool. Better get out that dumbass defense.
They'll stick with him again. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 38.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies. They're
You in my house, fool. Better get out that dumbass defense.
Outside of the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Prescott.
You in my house,
To the
fool.
left side, he's got Tolbert. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 36 yards.
Young
You want
punk.
to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play,
Get your
they
ass
find
up outta
themselves
here,
now
young
down
punk.
there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's
Good
a
block.
run.
Good block. Young punk. What you doing, young
To the
punk?
goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the
Whenever you hear a motherfucker go,
But a real
that means a
solid
juke
gain
about
on
to come,
1st
all right?
and
I'm
goal.
about to show you another young punk.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
I'm going right up your motherfucking nose, young punk.
Lou trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No,
This
we probably
offense
ain't.
is finding out the
probably
hard
ain't
way,
gonna do
Mike.
that,
There
young
is just
punk.
not a lot of room to operate against this
Gonna
defense.
switch it up
down
on
near
you,
the
young
goal line.
punk.
Can the defense do it again?
Watch this, young
From
punk.
the 1. 3rd down now, and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Picked off by Nick Emanwari.
Good shit, young
This
punk.
play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
This drive starts on the
Your
ground
ass
with
down,
Walker.
boy.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Darnold, moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield.
Go ahead with that empty backfield.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Jigba has it on that out route. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Now a run. In the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They ain't got no defense.
Now Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. Now they're in business inside the 15-yard line. Pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.D. Lamb, touchdown Cowboys. Everything you want to.
Back in the win column, baby. We got time for one more.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep, they ain't did the what the fuck was that update yet?
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
Yeah, but I don't take that seriously. Yeah, that's crazy, but it's fake. It's like wrestling, man. I don't take that shit.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry.
It's basically like Jim McMahon let the Ultimate Warrior go to a different federation.
Designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 222.
Fields.
I hope he fuck us up on whatever week when we see Green Bay.
He's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that.
I like the Cowboys. I don't like Jerry Jones.
Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, Scott.
Off play action, Fields.
Pick.
They'll roll him out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Good shit.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Solomon Thomas. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now 3rd down and very long.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Good shit.
That's a run to ball now. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before it's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Hall again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Jets.
Fields changing the play. Paul want to give up the middle.
Good shit.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 27 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cowboys nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20.
All right, I'm ready. Ready. Ready, Playboy.
7-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run here, the former Longhorn.
My fault.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
They go with blue between the tackles. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's blue. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll give to Hall. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Now Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, here's Hall. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Back to throw, Fields. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! What the fuck?
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do
what
things happen quickly.
Fuck?
A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Wow, they played
They
us.
come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Don't jump, ready?
Now it's Fields. Rolling to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Fields. to the goal line,
That's
but
crazy.
it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So on comes a field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk.
Folk's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
Shit. Okay, then roughing the passer. I will take that.
Flag
No
comes
pass
in.
interference.
And the contact may have come
Take
too
that
early.
too.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop.
They got to make up for that pick that they let me drop
in this first half.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott to throw it.
Oh, I ran right past him. That was an easy touchdown. Good shit. Damn. How I do that?
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room.
Shoot, we can get it right back there.
Fields now to throw.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Green. Let's go. Alpha right here.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh!
That'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Final play of the half, Prescott.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
First down, and they go right back to blue. That's a pretty strong running there. It's going to take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Blue trying the right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll try to run for it. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. They took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get
Seen the
past the
DB
sticks
step
and
up
pick
right
a
there. I
first down?
thought he was about to
Instead,
pick that
they go to the
motherfucker
end zone
off.
and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick the
I said I'd seen your DB step up in front of that pass. I thought he picked that motherfucker off for a second.
Zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
I had him beat. And then he, He had that little burst and tried to step up and make the play. Yeah, appreciate it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go. 319,
Fields going to change things up here.
Go.
Out of the gun, they run him at Hall. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Here we go,
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. We good. 19 seconds.
Now they'll audible to something else. Straight ahead is Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
By Kenneth Murray. A 2-yard gain. Brings up
looking to throw. Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's up and underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's a give to Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Damn, yeah,
Fields to turn, and down he goes.
indeed.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
331.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Here we go. Angel. Hey, never mind. Monday.
Here's Fields. Steps away.
Ooh, gifts.
That's going to sabotage their comeback.
God damn, that was the gift.
Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open here. Exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive
It's just a game. You got some weed, some mushrooms over there. You'll be all
So
right.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he's up across
You know they had
the
to repay me for that
25
crazy
and down
ass
to the 28.
interception that I didn't get.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 39.
Pick six last drive. Here's Fields again. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
A play fake. Now Fields to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Fields. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
331. It's 10.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. Pass complete to Taylor. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Here's 2nd down.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's 10.
From the gun, here's Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Man,
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's Fields. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Good game, my dude.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Well, here we go on 4th down. Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. So late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up.
I guess he felt some type of way about the last touchdown. I understand. All right, that's enough for today.